Oh yeah! Finally happened. Finally got myself a Marshall again after more than 20 years without him. I think the last time I had a Marshall was probably Marshall JTM 30. And back in the days, I didn't understand anything about tube amps or tones or twang or tube gain, whatever. So I didn't like it much. I think I remember plugging in like a Pod 2.0 in the effect loop. So yeah, I didn't use that amp. And these days I've started to appreciate tube amps more. So that's why we're gonna be having fun with this amp today, and I invite you to tune in. I'll be dialing in some tones, and then we're gonna move to the desk where I can speak to you a bit more freely, and we can practice and share guitar tips and whatnot. Okay, so you ready? Let's go. Don't know what that was. There we go. So let's turn the amp on. Whoa. It's on. We can see some people on Instagram. That's awesome. Okay. So now should start to hear some sound. Now, I do have an attenuator plugged in. That's if we want to try the master, what's it called? The power amp gain stage. This is the preamp gain stage, and this is the power amp gain stage. Okay, so we should be hearing stuff now. Oh, we are. Fantastic. Okay, so even though there are quite some microphones here, I'm not using these. You're just hearing the audio from the phone. I use these streams sometimes for live streaming when I have a more complex setup. But most of the time for my shorts, you're hearing these. But you are hearing the speaker. Nectarandis, what's up, my man? We'll get on with it. Okay, so this is just a clean tone. Let's see if you can see my playing here. So bad, very interesting actually. I never perceived Marshall as being a clean, clean tone platform, but I did record with this clean tone today, and it's actually pretty cool, I think. Okay, but I want to explore the high gain stuff, or actually not the high gain stuff, the mid gain stuff. I mean, this is really a plexi style amp, as far as I understand it. So it's low gain, it's your AC/DC kind of sound, and that region of sound. So what it has is these different outputs, so you can run it. I think maximum, the way it is now, high is 20 watts, and the other one is like 10 or 15, and the last one is like 5 watts. So it's much softer. And when I have it set to the lowest setting, then I can pretty much disconnect the power attenuator. The master is all the way up. Let's try turning the gain all the way up. There we have it. So I am going to use the power attenuator a little bit there. Now this is cool. I have no pedals plug in, nothing in between the guitar and the amp. So this is pretty cool. Let's see if I can. It's a little bit noisy. That's because I'm sitting much closer than I typically do to the amp. I think it has something to do with the speaker, maybe in the magnets in the guitar. I don't know. Not my area of expertise, but I've had that stuff explained to me before. Okay. Pretty cool. It's a little bit bright. So let's see. I wouldn't, it's lacking a little bit of guts. Let's turn up to the higher wattage. Pretty cool. I would like it more defined now. Anatoly, what's up? Coloxity, hello there. Hey there, Christophe Mignard. Est-ce que vous êtes français? Are you French? Turn down the treble a little bit on the guitar. That's a pretty cool sound here. It sounds super vintage to me. Let's see. It's a pretty cool sound. I mean, it's extremely touch sensitive here. So if I play soft, if I play hard, so I can get a lot of gain just by hitting it hard. Oui, French, awesome. Canao, what's up? Yeah, we got Duo. Greetings from Finland. How are you doing, my fellow Finn? Hur mår du idag? Hopefully you can understand a little bit of Swedish. Well, this sounds vintage for sure. Je suis débutant, autodidacte. We're all learning by ourselves here. That's what's so cool with the internet. We can definitely... jättebra! Cool, so I can speak Swedish with you. You never know. Still a little bit mushy. This is a good sound now, I think. Let's see if we can increase the bass. Now, as soon as we increase the bass, we lose that definition. Now, if we disable the... we get a very loud signal. Let's... Okay, now we're pushing it. This is pretty much as loud as the amp gets. And that's hard for you to hear, but this is pretty freaking loud for my studio. A little bit worried for this microphone. Whoa, it's loud. Pretty cool. This is a ribbon microphone and they are sensitive for loud volumes. Maggots, what's up? What is your opinion on the pickups music, the platform for the... Ooh, well, I don't know anything about it. I've just, read their adverts, but I've never tried it. I think they might be pretty good from what I've seen, but I can't tell you for sure because I never tried it. Blues rock, yes, Christoph, that's exactly what this amp does. Good vibes, Christoph. Thank you, Christoph. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I love it actually. But So that's what this amp does so well. Now, I haven't even gotten into connecting pedals to it, so I don't know if you can get modern sounds from it, like modern lead sounds and modern high gain sounds. From what I read, it's supposed to be possible, but that's not really... Well, I mean, I got it because I wanted that plexi sound, and it's a very good price for an old tube Marshall head. So, but I wouldn't mind having like a high gain Marshall as well. But before considering that, I would probably try connecting some pedals to this one. I haven't even gotten to that yet. But what I thought we were gonna do is maybe jam a little bit with this sound. And if we get tired of this like vintage AC/DC style sound, we can maybe connect some pedals to it. But we can start with this because I think it's pretty cool sound and I don't practice with it a whole lot. So what I'm gonna do is, here is the computer. I'm gonna move that, and I'm gonna just basically throw things around a little bit here so we can have a practice session. I'll be back in just a second. Okie dokie, so I'm gonna grab you via my phone. Okay, phone, there you go. Sorry for shaking everything around. Whew, I'm back. Okay. So here we go. Now, let's see. To be honest with you, I don't think I remember last time I had one of these, practice sessions with you guys and with like a vintage sound without any effects at all. This is just the amp going into, or the guitar going into the amp, straight into the amp. And it's cool because it's different in many ways. You can't hide behind any compression or reverb or delay. And also there are advantages in terms of dynamics. You really get that direct response from the amp. Death Le Pro, what is that? Don't know what that is. Okay, so it'll be interesting. Can I even play with this sound? I think I'm gonna start safe and maybe do some rock stuff. I mean, it should be perfect for rock. Pretty cool. I'm gonna just lower the volume a little bit. So it's really perfect for this kind of, the Church James, what's up on Instagram? Fred, what's up? Christoph, you like it? Awesome. practicing is it makes you work harder with the rhythm stuff, because you really can't, again, hide behind anything, and also you can't really rest on any, like a full chord. I guess you could a little bit, but you don't quite get the width and the sustain. Okay. Cool. So, Guitar Guru, thanks for asking about my ear. For those of you who don't know, I've had actually by now 4 surgeries on my right ear. And the eardrum is finally healed. But unfortunately, all those surgeries messed up my hearing pretty bad. So I don't think I'll ever get my hearing back on this ear fully. It's okay, I hear a bit, but the good thing is that because the eardrum is healed, my hearing is consistent, so my brain is adapting to not hearing as much on this ear, so that's fine. I also have a bit of tinnitus, which I've never had, because I've always hated high volumes, but I only have it on this ear, and just a little bit the higher frequencies. But I don't have to run to the hospital, the doctor, once per month anymore, so I'm happy. Just be careful with your ears. I blew it while cleaning the ear. I actually followed a method recommended to me by a specialist, but it was a user error with little slight. Sorry, mate, what do you mean? Julian, what's up? Caio Gabriel Schwartz, sorry, don't understand what you're saying. Maybe if you use a translation service, I will understand. Let's try some more. Drop my pick in the middle of that cool riff one time. So we have some requests here. Maggots is requesting Metallica on Facebook. I don't play cover songs anymore. The reason I don't do it is because it just doesn't inspire me. So call me weird, but the only thing I really like to do is sit down and play whatever comes to my mind, and it's never someone else's song. It's usually me just jamming and coming up with stuff, which is what I'm doing here. This is like a mixed practice and a jam session. So I'm both practicing and jamming with you guys, and it's fun. Let's do it. So this sound is completely unforgiving for lead stuff, and it's cool because it's great practice and it's super responsive. It does exactly what you tell it to. So if you give it a bad signal or a bad order, it's gonna sound bad as well. Do I know any Philip Says? No. Well, I've seen some clips from him. He seems awesome, but I don't. I haven't learned anything from him, and like I said, I don't really learn someone else's stuff. Kizad is saying, please shred on Instagram. So I'm not warmed up, and this sound is not shred friendly. Ouch! Woo-hoo! Again, no effects, no reverb, no delay. It works. Or sing if your choice. You asked for it, not me. Kizar wanted me to sing and I sang. Now no one else will want me to sing again. It's a quick fix. Oh, you meant song. Any song other than this track. This is just like a practice track, so I'm just practicing and jamming. So I'm not really playing songs, I'm just coming up with stuff on the fly, and who knows, maybe it could be used as a song, but it's not. Guitar Bastion, maybe it sounds familiar, not sure. Welcome anyhow. I'll just see if I can increase the gain a little bit on the amp. You asked about yesterday. Okay, I thought you were an old timer. I definitely remember the session yesterday. Kizar, are you happy? Did you get the shred you wanted? You're happy, Kizar. Guitar Bastion, do you have any new questions for me today? Wow, this is so dry. It drives me crazy, but it's cool. I should try doing this with my other amps as well. Marche from Chile, what's up? ¿Cómo está? I need to warm up before doing this stuff. Cheap guitar, expensive amp, or expensive guitar and amp? Okay, interesting question here. Alexei from Instagram, what's up? So the question is, do I think a cheap guitar and an expensive amp is better, or expensive guitar, cheap amp? I'd much rather have a cheap guitar and an expensive amp, for sure. It doesn't have to be that expensive. I mean, this amp, I bought it for like $500, which is, but it's not your 5,000 Mesa Boogie amp. So pair it with a speaker and it's a pretty decent price. Now, the good thing with the cheap guitar is there's one. You can find a good cheap guitar, like a Strat copy or something. And 2, you can change the pickups, gonna get even better. 3, you can, do fret leveling and stuff like that to improve the feel of it. So you can always start with something cheap that sounds good to you, and then you can improve stuff, or something cheap that feels good to play, and then you can replace the pickups. So yeah, anytime a more expensive amp. Oh, a loner, thanks for requesting that. Oh, it's too fast for that. Something like that. I have planted a seed in your brain. Thanks for requesting my old track. Now, in all honesty, I was never able to play and sing the song at the same time. It's just a studio project. But I'm very happy you guys still think of that song. I like it as well, a lot. Is asking on Instagram what I think of the Quad Cortex. So I've never tried it, but from what I've read and seen online, it would probably be my #1 choice if I bought a new modeler, probably for like live or backup purposes. I already have the Kemper, but I don't use it anymore. But Quad Cortex seems to be like probably one of the best things now if you want a modeler and you want it in a compact format. And I mean, there's a lot of power to that, even though I'd take a tube amp anytime for the sound and the feel, but not for the stability or predictability and stuff like that. A modeler is going to be better for that stuff. Oh, this is interesting. Where does it give me a fill? Interesting. So for recording, would you like an interface or a mic amp? So with interface, I'm assuming you mean like, again, the modeler or something like that. So I'd like the mic amp anytime, provided you know how to mic the amp, you know. The good thing if you're just like recording direct input from your guitar to the computer, is that you can, you can try your sounds with different, what's the word? I keep forgetting. Ready-made patches. What's the word? Presets. So you can try that with lots of presets and see what works in your song. And the good thing with that is, even if you don't know a whole lot about mixing, you can try different presets until it sounds right to you. With miking the amp, you have to do everything right from the beginning. But all my shorts on this channel since like 2 years, last 2 years, are done with a real amp. And it's just superior in terms of sound, but also, you might find a preset that you love on your Kemper, Tone X, whatever. And you use that for a bunch of videos and you're happy and all that. But then you get sad. No, but what happens is then you want to change something, and just tweaking that preset oftentimes totally kills it. You can't make your preset sound like some vision you have in your head. You have to search for a new preset. But with the tube amp, you can tweak stuff, and you go from pretty much what's the word, when you have the setting that is golden, you go from one like perfect sound to another just by turning knobs. And you can't really do that with, or I haven't tried a modeler that does that. It's more like, here's a really good sound, but if you want to turn it into something else, that's hard. Sure, you can add more reverb and delay and that kind of thing, but really completely change the way it feels and the basic character of the sound. I haven't found a modeler that does that well. Your best shot is usually to browse the presets, And it's good, it's all good stuff, but it's a different thing than tweaking an amp. And since you asked for recording, a lot of times when you're recording, you have the sound in mind and you want to tweak your way to get there. So, that can be hard, I think, with modelers. I mean, it's certainly possible with anything. It's all about learning your craft, understanding your tools. And sweet spots, that's what I was looking for. So if you have a sweet spot on a tube amp, you turn a knob, you can find another sweet spot. I find that on a modeler, if you have a sweet spot and then you change like the basic character of the sound, you no longer are into a sweet spot, that kind of thing. I don't know if it makes sense. It turns out I have problems speaking today, so maybe you're not understanding anything of what I'm saying. I hope you are. Yes, Guitar Guru, couldn't agree more. I love tweaking sound, but I hate doing stuff with computers simply because, that's work. Doing stuff with computers just mean work. And when I play, I don't want to think work. So you're so right about that. It's so nice to not having to tweak menus and stuff like that. Just turn knobs is awesome. And also, if you don't even like turning knobs, then again, a real amp is gonna, you're gonna do a minimum amount of that and much more of the playing. So it's so true. You understand through feelings and not words. Also, is a fret wrap worth it? People keep saying it's like a cheating because you don't have to mute that much. So I have a fret wrap, and I'd like maybe another one. I use it occasionally. I think it's good. It's a good tool when you're recording, but it's very dangerous to practice with this, because then you won't learn proper muting technique. Out of a pure coincidence, I dropped it. So yeah, fret wrap is useful, but it's dangerous when you're practicing. Don't use it. So maybe someone is asking, well, what's the harm? Well, how are you going to play open strings? I mean, there are lots of cool licks with, well, just this. I'm using open strings all the time, and even like or like, well, that sounded like crap. Or if you want to do harmonics and whatnot. So open strings are awesome for one. And also, where are you going to have your fret wrap? I mean, if you have your fret wrap here, that means all these frets are inaccessible. So when I'm playing, I like going between, the... And maybe so go up and down and play everywhere. A fret wrap is going to get in the way. And there are some people like Greg Howe, who I admire a lot, and he brings his fret wrap out when he does the two-handed tapping. But I think you can learn to do two-handed tapping without the fret wrap as well. So my advice is never, ever practice with it. But sure, you can have one when you're recording, just to, as a tool to get a bit better sound or cleanliness. So that was two-handed tapping, and I think it's decently clean without the fret wrap. We can practice that just for the fun of it. If I messed up there, I don't think it was because I lacked a fret wrap, it's because I need to practice it, and I was pushing speed. But it's fun, we can practice that some more. Just to show you, you can do all these things without a fret wrap, so you should practice without a fret wrap. Captor X, is that the attenuator? I think it's the, I've been looking at that one. It looks very tempting because it has all these stuff you can reach via your phone, but still pretty good attenuator there. So yeah, that sounds like a cool setup, Guitar Guru. It's actually one of those things I've been looking at. Yes, this is a Gibson LPG. Haha, you're too kind, Guitar Bastion. So maybe we just need more people playing guitar and less people gaming. Highly recommended. Awesome, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the stream, but I have like a Harley Benton attenuator. It's okay, but it's based on a much simpler technology, and it kind of reduces the highs in an unnatural way. So that's also a reason why I might want to get another one. But yeah, we'll see when I prioritize it. What I do understand is that it seems extremely flexible when you just want to try something, or try a sound you have with a different speaker. It seems awesome, So you can just totally turn down your real amp volume and just turn up like a simulated speaker, but using the sound from your real preamp. So just that on its own is pretty damn cool. Yeah, I think I've tried a Jackson Warrior. I think I had a good impression of it. That was a long time ago though. So I don't know, for me, if you want a metal guitar and if it's really for the high gain stuff, I guess you could prioritize a guitar that feels good and maybe upgrade the pickups later on if they're not to your liking, which means you can probably get away pretty cheap. Sometimes I find that if I target like a guitar with really good pickups in it, and then turns out I don't like the pickup, then that was like maybe a fourth of the value of the guitar. So it's like, maybe it's better to buy a cheaper guitar and then just buy pickups separately. But I don't know. To be honest with you, I haven't been in the market for a metal guitar for a very long time. My most metal guitar now is one gifted to me by Ola England, and it's a solar guitar, and I love it. It's the A1, and it has his Duncan solar pickups. I think maybe he's not using those anymore, but I love them. They're pretty much the only high output pickups that I've enjoyed. I've tried the GB, the active EMGs, and yeah, what more? But I mean, those were okay, but I'll take like a low output and responsive pickup anytime. But his Duncan Solar were pretty damn cool, and that guitar is also pretty damn good. So maybe, I don't know, maybe a Solar, but there are so many brands out there, so many good stuff. I think just go out, get your hands on stuff and see what you can find. Some great input there from Lethonomio. Welcome, by the way. Yeah, I have similar experience. I've turned guitars into, great guitars. Just a random guitar with good playability and put in good pickups in it. It sounds awesome. Of course, it's also true that if a guitar sounds really bad on its own, you can't fix it with pickups. So it's always a good idea to have someone experienced with you when you're testing guitars out. Dave, just want to say thank you for your videos. Thank you. Trying my best to help you guys out. That's awesome to hear. By the way, I have recorded a bunch of shorts with this new amp, the Marshall amp, and you've already seen some 2 or 3 shorts. If it sounds like a really vintage distortion, kind of AC/DC-like, it's done with the Marshall amp. I think it's the last 2 super short videos. And it's cool because I've gone back to just doing some simple chord stuff, and I think a lot of people are going to find that useful. I know that sometimes I just tend to go a bit too complex on my stuff. Just because I like doing that doesn't mean everybody else likes doing it. Something weird with a B string. I think I need to check the setup of this guitar. There might be an offending fret somewhere. Yeah, there's an offending fret somewhere here. Need to fix that. John, what's up? Okay, man. Gonna disturb you now. Keep rocking. I'm gonna learn from the master. Keep doing it. has subscribed. Thank you, thank you. I've been playing guitar literally longer than you've been alive. Maybe. How old are you? Goes down to that. Up here, I can barely play this guitar now. I'm gonna have to look into this. It's probably a fret that's usually around here. It's a little bit too high, and the way to find that is actually so here it is. This is a fret rocker and just a marker pen. John, Stockholm, Sweden. Indeed. Where are you guys from? I know you've been playing for 30 years. You told me yesterday. And what's your preferred string gauge for playability? So you're younger than 30. Enjoy life, man. Okay. The reason I said that is because I feel so freaking mortal. Okay. I'm trying the fret rocker here, and here's a little bit. If the fret rocker is rocking back and forth, it means one of the frets are too high. Nothing obvious yet. Should be around where the neck meets the body. That's usually where the issue lies. Yeah, it's this one. Especially bad here. So it's the 13th fret. Now next time I change strings, I'm gonna fix this fret. Just file it down a little bit to get rid of that. And now I marked it with a pen. Yeah, so it's the only issue I can find around the 13th fret. I haven't played this guitar as much recently. I'm gonna send it into the guillotine, that's right. No, this is how I punish my guitar students who don't do their homework. Usually, for mosquito, yeah. Usually, if I sacrifice one student, the rest will obey. Ha, so funny, my joke. What's your preferred string gauge? For playability, it's always the thinner gauges, so 08 or even 07. Haven't tried them, but I've heard of them, so would love to try that. So I'm gonna try a different guitar now because I didn't like how this one is behaving on the E and B string. So here's what I felt like playing. I know this thing is not for mosquitoes, if that was a serious question. This is a rowing machine. So I can put it down and do some rowing, and I especially do that when, you know, if it's extremely cold or rainy or snowy, and I want to do some exercising, but I can't go outside. To be honest with you, I haven't used it that much recently because even if weather is horrible, I prefer going outside than exercising on it. But that's also because I bought myself some snowshoes. I don't know if that's the word in English. Basically, super big stuff you put under your regular shoes, and makes you look like Donald Duck or something, but you can actually walk on the snow, which helps. Yay, Anton! Hope I pronounced that. Yesterday's Fender, that's right. So yeah, I'm a little bit bummed that guitar is giving me issues. I'm thinking maybe I should still do like a humbucker guitar, because that's the sound I've dialed in. So I actually have one more option. I have another guitar which has the exact same pickups as the Les Paul. These are bare knuckle boot camp old guard, and I bought 2 sets. So maybe that could work. So this guitar has the exact same pickups as the Les Paul I used when I tweaked the sound. It's always a bummer if you have to, you know, if you've dialed in a sound and then for some reason you can't play the guitar that you've dialed in the sound for, because you know, all guitars sound different. But if they have the same pickups, then chances are it'll work, because the levels are going to be pretty close. I don't own a Schecter, sorry, only LTD. How many guitars do I have? Yeah, not enough. Like 15 guitars maybe. When you stop counting, you know you probably have too many. You bought too many and you don't want to confess it to yourself. Ouch, that's a horrible sound. Much better. This sound was really for humbuckers. I messed up. fast, maybe. I think maybe I'm gonna tweak the amp a little bit more. Where do we have it? I'm gonna bring you with me here. Oops. I'm gonna try to get a lead sound going now, because what we started up with was pretty much a rhythm sound, and now I feel like I'm warmed up enough to practice some lead for you guys. So let's a little bit harsh as a lead sound. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is connect some pedals. I'm just gonna show you the pedal board here. Now, I have a selector here, which is extremely useful. This way I can use the same pedal chain for both amp. So it's sending a signal out to both now. Wow, it's loud though. Oh, that's because I'm not plugged in. Wait, where am I? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So now we can try boosting a little bit. Pretty cool. Let's try this. This one. Wow, sounding good. Thank you, Thunder Metal. So the overdrive I have in front was this one, but I turned it off. Let's try the full tone. Pretty good. Yeah, I think the silk tone is superior to this. Sounds really good. Tone guitar up. We can try. I have a TS. I actually have a version of the TS9, but it doesn't really do a good job as the TS9. This one, the TS7, and it has the TS9 mode, but what I have is a TS808, which is the original style tube screamer. I have it here on my desk. So there it is. We can try that. Just gonna have to. Sounds pretty good. Maybe with a booster in front of it. This one has more mojo to it, I think. Yeah, I use the TS808 a lot for any time I do metal rhythm, but this one is cool. It has some stuff, many sounds you can't get from TS808. Wow, sounds pretty good. With the compressor, sounds awesome. Let's start with this compressor. Yeah, I prefer the MXR. So I think we have a sound we can practice with. Okay, so I'm gonna. It's a little bit loud though. Why? Oh, that's because I haven't connected the loop. Thinking. Should I connect the FX loop? Yeah, maybe I will. So let's do the FX loop. I'm just going to take the cables from my other amp here, and I'm going to put it into the Marshall. And to enable it, I have to connect the foot switch. And without loop, with loop. So you can hear the noise gate there. One more time. Without FX loop, with. So that removed the noise. But yeah, my cable management is just hell. But I have a good excuse. I'm not sure you want to hear it though, but I have one. I'm so aggressively changing the setup all the time. It really doesn't make sense to have a nice looking floor. I do it occasionally. You know, you spend your 40 minutes making everything look good, but for what? Then you change stuff and it doesn't look good anymore. So it's just a waste of time, but I do see a purpose of it if I were to do more of these videos, so maybe I will, but we'll see. Let's check if this works now. This gave me the option to put in a bit of reverb and delay as well. Sounds so bad. And the reason is, of course, we have lots of power amp distortion coming from this Marshall. So the reverb gets distorted as well, which, you know, it's okay, but it sounds better if the distortion is coming from the preamp, and then you can put reverb on that, and, you know, it's going to be sound the way it's intended to. But this should be good enough for us to practice. Let's hear you're writing a book of excuses. There you have it. Will it make it into your book? Okay, so we have a sound we can practice with, I think. Sounds pretty good. It's so silent. It's not that high gain though. Maybe we can push it a bit more. Let's try a little bit of delay as well. Ouch. Yeah, we got Dead Man's Wife here. What's up? Oh, so you're the one who asked about the excuses. Sorry, man, I didn't see the username. Bro Rice on Instagram. That's incredible. Thank you, Bro Rice. Eisenkeiler. Greetings, Mr. Dog. Wie geht's? Ich bin ein guter Leute. You're from Deutschland? Schweden. Und mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Jawohl, ich bin schwedisch. that's not good considering I had German in school for like 6 years, 7 years. I didn't learn any German in school. All German I learned was from listening to Rammstein. And I discovered that after school. So if we had a German teacher that would have been smarter, she would just have shown us Rammstein. That would have been enough for me. I would all of a sudden have started loving the German language. Because, you know, I sat there and I Googled for myself, you know, what the lyrics meant. So yeah, another failure of the educational system. For some reason, my computer wants to go into sleeping mode all the time, which pisses me off. Come on, computer. I need to find these settings for that. I can't say I like the reverb trail here, but again, this effect loop is working a lot differently from my Mesa Boogie amp. So I'm learning it, and like I said earlier, does anybody know Mac OS here? Where can I change the setting where the screensaver? Lock screen, I think. Come on, start screen. No, not 20 minutes, 1 hour. There you go, thank you. So yeah, I'm learning to use this amp. Obviously, I've just had it for like 2 days, but a lot of the high gain comes from the power amp, and so that means that the reverb and the delay is going to get distorted. So I think that's why it sounds different. And also the effect loop on my Mesa Boogie amp, I have like a volume knob for it, and that's very useful. Here I don't, so the effects are kind of louder than I anticipate them to be. So you think Swedish education is better than German? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Germany has even in Sweden here has a good reputation in terms of, you know, everything working and all that. And it's hard not to attribute that to the educational system. But yeah, I think we all need to do better, you know. A lot of old style mentality in the school. Dude, you're actually incredible with that guitar. Thank you, just a guitar player in a band. I'm guessing you're just a guitar player in a band. So funny. Sorry, just kidding. But it means a lot to know that you like my guitar work here. So I was just gonna maybe... just tweaking the amp a little bit more, try to tone down the bit, you know, the harshness. We'll see if that did it. Yeah, It's a bit fuzzy. I'm using a fuzz actually, so well spotted there. I use a fuzz to boost the signal right now. So just the guitar playing a band. Yeah, an exerciser for sure, we can look at that. So first of all, it's a good idea to shuffle your exercises around, and you know, it's a bad idea to just stick with like 3 or 4 exercises for an extremely long time. It's a good idea to kind of improve on your exercises, tweak them a bit here and there. So that's good stuff. But I can show you one thing I get a lot of questions about is this kind of hybrid legato thing, and it's simpler than it looks. You're just going to be playing 7, 8, and 10 on the low E string. Then you're going to repeat that on the A string. So we get, and it's all done with hammer-ons. And that's kind of the exercise here. So I said simple, but it's not easy, you know, especially if you're not used to this kind of playing. So what you're going to do to get the sound is to palm mute and then try to get sound from only hammer-ons. And that's the exercise. And you can forget about the higher speeds. Just try to get sound. If that's difficult, then just do it on the E strings. 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But the cool thing with this is you can really get a staccato sound without using the pick, because picking every note is very difficult. I find this easier. I mean, it's not easy, but a couple of less years, I think, to play this with precision. And if you were to try to pick that, can't even do that now. That's hard. So what I do, especially if I'm not warmed up, is I pick the low E string and I hybrid pick the A string, and everything is palm muted. So slowly. See that? And that's what I call hybrid legato. So yeah, I use that a lot. Okay, let's skip the fuzz for now. Try the 2 screamer instead. Pablo, Brazilian, very good content. Thank you, man, and welcome to the stream, Pablo. Great to hear. Jack here. Jacqueline, what's up? I can tell from my YouTube comments that you're practicing the members content a lot, and that makes me happy. Thanks a lot for the support. Okay, so now I removed the fuzz. I wanted something a bit tighter. Let's try this. What is a dod? Any kind of dod? Thank you, Ruli, on Instagram. It's for you, Ruby. Eisenkyler, what is a DOD? I probably know what you're speaking about, but just don't know about the abbreviation. To my 5018 on Instagram. What's up? Thanks for the great emojis, I should say. I still don't know. What is a DOD 250? No idea what that is. Have to Google it. DOD 250. Oh, those DOD pedals. Yeah, I had one. That's my first pedal ever was a DOD Supra Distortion. I can't say I liked it a whole lot. What I wanted was probably something more metalish. I don't know why I had that. Supra Distortion. Yeah, I can, when Googling it now, someone else is saying, yeah, my first, oh, is it Fluff? So it was his first distortion pedal as well. Huh. So yeah, it didn't really give me the sounds I wanted, but I can't only blame that on the pedal, I think. Okay, now I see the DOD pedals. Yeah, so that's the only one I had, but I don't have it anymore. I think I sold it or something. So you recommend the 308. I'll give it a shot whenever I can. Or if I get a chance to try it rather. What's up? Oh, so Ingve uses DOD as well? Okay, cool. Is that his classic booster he spoke so much about? Paulo from Brazil. Awesome. Ouch, that was too fast for me. Let's try another beat here. Okay, the gray one, the gray version back in the day. So maybe that's the one he made popular and everybody wanted it. Okay, cool. Yeah, the only MXR I have is the Dynacomp, and I like it pretty much. I've been looking at maybe like a MXR reverb or something like that, just to have a compact small reverb pedal. Polo for digging my techniques. Do let me know if you have any questions. So Tomai on Instagram is asking what gauge of strings. So I use 09 to 46 on this. This is a custom set. It's the Elixir strings I've been using for a long time. But recently I've started experimenting. So on my red Strat, I have an 08 super slinky set. I have some extreme, like I use 012 on my other LP style guitar, not the red one, but the bursted one. And so I started experimenting, and I like that because it gives you more options and inspires you to do different things. Guitar Bastion, back with more questions. Shoot! Why don't you use another drum computer? Maybe from your door, just curious. No offense. So sometimes I do, yeah, but it goes down to not having to deal with software when I'm playing. So why am I using this boring drum machine, which doesn't sound very good? It's just a better alternative to a metronome. That's what it is. So I don't really use it because I think it sounds amazing. I use it because I think it's super simple. And this one, I'm actually learning to use it. I have two. I have the older version, but I got this one a few days ago, so I'm learning to use it and finding the rhythms. Of course, you can program your own rhythms, but I haven't gotten to that on this unit yet. You know, when I want to write something or when I want to do something a bit more like for recording purposes, then I would not use this, obviously. This is just, you know, I just want to get a good sound going and something that I can practice along to. That's why. How do you concentrate whilst literally talking to hundreds of people? I can't even play myself. So, how do I, you know, play and speak? Whenever somebody does that, you can be 100% sure they're using their muscle memory, which means there's definitely no innovation or thought going into the playing. It's just what the finger muscles have learned to do during years of practice. So it might seem impressive, but it's not maybe the most impressive thing. It's actually a necessity to be able to play fast because your brain cannot really think about each note at the higher tempos. So you have to kind of program your fingers to do that. So that kind of thing, half of it is just muscle memory. And whenever I try to speak while playing, then 100% of it is muscle memory, or 95%. And the rest of my brain power hopefully goes into answering the question. When I'm thinking, I can try to, you know, maybe play something a bit more interesting, but when I'm, you know, trying to speak, it's gonna be something basic, you know, just like that, and then try to speak at the same time. It's not very innovative, but it might look impressive. But it's just a muscle memory doing its thing. Yeah, it works if you just want to play the stuff you've been practicing for years. So that's why it might impress some people, but you know, if you saw me do this a bunch of times, you would notice I'm doing pretty much the same thing over and over. So it might not be, you know, the thing you want to listen to for a long time, but it looks cool. That's what matters. Okay, sorry to hear about your headstock, man. From what I hear, the Gibson style headstock crack is supposedly fairly easy to fix with gluing. I don't know if that's true. I have never done it myself. We have two Germans here, or do we? Cool, you don't have a band, but you make your own music. Tumai on Instagram is saying that. Awesome, man, just keep at it, and feel free to share your music with us. thank you, Janot on Instagram, and Tumai. Antonio on Instagram, what's up? Antonio, how are you doing, man? Have you been trying to catch my streams? So that's something I like to practice more, so maybe we can do that now. Sotopo Official on Instagram, what's up? Janot, if you want to get in contact with me, the best way is through my christopherdahl.com website. Or you can just message me on whatever platform, but that's the email that gets through best, because there's an email form there. Is guitar my main occupation? Yes, it is. Content creation and playing guitar is my main occupation. And practicing, would you believe it? If I don't practice, I don't have an income. So let's practice. Also, let's do... So I'm practicing these Eisenkeiler, these hammer-ons from nowhere, the ones you mentioned. It goes down to the exercise I showed you. That kind of thing I showed you earlier, where I just do these hammer-ons. It's the same thing here, but I add tapping. That's right, Janot on Instagram is hot. He wants to get in contact. I wonder what he wants. Guitarist Adi, what's up? So I can show you one of these tapping licks and you can practice them with me. I think the easiest one is just this 16th note run or 16th note pattern. So we're going to be tapping with the ring finger on the 15th fret, like that. So it's a hammer-on from nowhere, no picking involved. Like this. So tap 15th fret. No, left hand hammer-on from nowhere, like this. And then tap the 17th fret and then pull off. So it's 15, 17, 15, and then pull off to 12. That's it. 15, 17, 15, 12. Like this. So 15, 17, 15, 12. And that's just one of the variations I'm doing when I'm kind of improvising with this tapping. So let's try it. Okay, so if you're struggling doing this without a string dampener, what you have to focus on is just playing with the left hand without getting noise. So that means you're gonna have to touch all the adjacent string with your fretting finger. So like this. So you're touching the thinner strings. If I'm targeting the G string, I'm touching the thinner strings, and I'm also touching the D string. So I'm playing one string, I'm muting 3 strings, so I only have these 2 strings left. And I try to cover that with my right hand and with my, actually with my arm as well, you know. My arm and my palm is kind of resting on these strings that aren't being played, and that's how I mute them. And the only way to, you know, think of this, of course, is when you practice really slowly. So that should be fairly noise-free if you're gonna add some tapping. Then cool question there. Why did I get into guitar? So I think the interesting question is, you know, when I really decided to get serious about the guitar, because I was, you know, given a guitar and like a classical guitar, and I think I just got the question like, you want to play an instrument? Like, yeah, maybe a guitar. And I didn't care too much about it, but it was definitely later on when I discovered some rock and metal bands that I understood that it was a cool thing for real. And then later on I discovered like shred guitar, and that's when I kind of felt that I want to get good at something. And for me it was just as much to prove myself in life as it was for my love of music. And that's why I started investing a lot of time in it. But these days I've learned that for me at least, there's really no point in sitting down practicing and playing if I don't really feel for whatever I'm going to play. And that's also the reason why I don't take any, you know, cover song requests, because I don't feel like playing that. It's hard to explain, you know. I never play cover songs anymore. It just really doesn't intrigue me. So for a while I used to do it in my streams, but then I discovered that that kind of made me not want to do these streams, and so it defeated its purpose. So maybe I made a few people happy that, you know, they got their request through, but it made me sad. And so yeah, you got the point. So yeah, shred guitar and wanting to get good at something. That was probably it. Okay, let's try some more. Cool, Tumai. You want me to be the second guitarist on your recording? Send me some recordings, man, so I can hear them. That's Tumai on Instagram is asking that. Antonio on Instagram is saying, muting always gives me problems, especially on vibrato bands. Maybe I have the wrong radius. So radius is not, it's not likely to be that. Or you mean that the bend gets muted. That could be an issue with, you know, the fret, the one fret being a little bit too high. So you need to do some fret leveling if that's the case. best to ask like in a guitar store or like a luthier. Ice and Killer. You know my videos from 20 years ago. That's pretty cool, man. Now this brings back Marius. What's up? Danielsen, are you Danish? Snager du dansk? Now this brings back memories from the olden days seeing you here. I watched your guitar lessons every day when I started playing. Was it on Ultimate Guitar? It must have been 15, 20 years ago. Could definitely have been on Ultimate Guitar. A lot of people know me from back then. Norsk. Okay, almost right. Snakker du norsk da? Sorry. I bet you sound the same when you're trying to imitate Swedish. So since I'm Swedish, I'm, you know. Nej, jag pratar svenska och det visste du säkert. Where in Norway do you live, Marius? Is it in Oslo or further north? So, by the way, awesome to see you again after 20 years. That's amazing, man. Amazing to meet up. Yusuf, what's up on Instagram? Ålesund, can you help me with my geography? If you take the Swedish city at that height, where are we? If you know one. It's like Umeå, if you know. My geography sucks, I apologize for it. That's because I've been practicing arpeggios for my entire childhood. So that's another one for the book of excuses. You want me to sing Bollywood song? I don't think you want me to sing at all, actually. At least of all, not a Bollywood song. Driven on Instagram. Awesome to hear you like the sound. It's all a bit new to me. Actually, this is the first day I play with a high gain lead tone on this Marshall amp. Middle of Norway. Åre. Okay, great. So I have an impression then where it is. Yeah, I love Norway. We were actually in Norway just the last week in Trysil. Did a little bit of skiing. But somehow everything just seems better in Norway. So maybe I should go there. Stay there permanently. So a weird thing here is with this effect loop, I don't really hear the delay until I stop playing. Lots of delay happening, right? But can you hear it when I play? Maybe a little bit, but not much. It is a Wolfgang, yes, a Wolfgang, EVH Wolfgang standard. Oh, you played in Trysil. So maybe we were there. What day did you play in Trysil? Was it like in the ski area you played? Oh, Friday and Saturday. No, we were there Wednesday, so we missed each other. So you were at the ski pub. That's crazy. We could have run into each other then. That's pretty crazy. It's a small world, especially here in Scandinavia. Matt Fisher, what do you think of the UAG Marshall Plexi? I haven't tried it, man. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know. And actually, I've only played a Marshall Plexi style amp for like 3 days. It's this Marshall that I have now. Supposedly like a reissue from the Plexi era. But of course, I'm not really playing it as a Plexi now because I boosted it quite a bit. So it's more of a wannabe high gain lead. It would have been awesome to meet you, Marius. Yeah, for sure. It would have been crazy. Of course, I probably wouldn't have recognized you, but maybe you would have recognized me. But we now chances are better next time, I suppose. Yeah, the origin is nothing like the plexi. I can imagine. Yeah, but that's the sound they use to describe it. Guitar Bastion, not in a band currently. No, just playing here. Ryam on Instagram. Sorry, I don't know Money for Nothing, and I don't play cover songs anymore. Well, Eisen Kyler, if you check out the shorts, the last super shorts I uploaded, they're done with this amp, and to me it sounds very like AC/DC-ish, plexi-ish. I'm happy with the sound, but of course I don't have a real plexi to compare with. Oh, guest solo on your Legend of Valley Doom album. That sounds like fun, man. Oh, power metal opera, I like that. I'm a big Nightwish fan, by the way. I don't know if it's anything like that. Here's a tricky one. Let's go from rhythm to tapping. Fernando from Argentina, what's up? On Instagram, what's up? Sophie, so many good people on Instagram. Sophie Giova, I think it's Italy, right? Oh wow, some great musicians there, Martin. Very cool to hear. Skin and Bones, what's up, man? Long time no see. Stop playing when you're at your worst. It's a bad idea, probably. Skin and Bones likes my guitar. Thank you. It's the EVH Wolfgang Standard. Could you show a way of playing the Pentatonic 3-note per string approach? Ooh, interesting. So Pentatonic 3-note per string is actually the tapping lick I showed you is perfect for that. If you don't want to run into these crazy legato stretches. So I showed you this one, right? 15, 17, 15, 12. So that's... So that's a perfect 3-note per string legato. Yeah, we got Louis from Facebook. Long time no see. What's up, man? So this one. Okay, so you can play that one in legato as well, or with left-hand legato only. So like this. Or you can start with that. I use that a lot, but then I mix it with other patterns, such as... So just, you can repeat the last 2 notes and you get like a 6-note pattern instead of your 4-note pattern. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just playing 15, 17, 15, 12. And then I repeat 15, 12. So we get... and that has a certain groove to it, you know. If you just do the... Sounds pretty like straight or something, but here, that's cool. So if you mix that, and it gets very interesting, and that's how you combine, how you build like a run with small bits and pieces. So if you want to try to emulate that, you would practice this separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you would practice this separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then maybe even this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe you're asking yourself, well, how do I think about the beat subdivisions? And you know, do I play 16th notes and then 16th note triplets? But the way I usually do it for this kind of lick is I start off in 16th notes and all the variations are in 16th notes as well. And that messes up like the one or there's basically rhythmic displacement happening in the run. So I start with one of them, I don't know, like this. 16th note. And then I might throw in one of these other patterns. So. And then, well, get even more experimental and start moving down. And that's, you know, how you get one of those like 3-note per string legato runs. Well, I prefer that at slower tempo. Cool, Yusuf. Music is an enriching experiment, for sure. Cannot agree more. Oh, Toma invites me to play on your album. Cool, man. Big thanks. Send me a link and I can check it out. And yes, Ice and Kyler, you do get repeating notes, and that's kind of part of the feature here. The only way to play 3-note per string legato, no, 3-note per string pentatonics without them is to, you know, like this kind of horizontal run. Which is very tricky, right? It's much easier to do something like that. So lots of repeating notes there, and that's kind of part of the plan. That's why it sounds so cool. But it definitely confuses your ears. Okay. I messed up. Pleasure is mine, Eisenkader, and lots of good feedback from you, mate.
Hey there, Rishi on Instagram. I do like scalloped mix, yes. I have 4 guitars that are scalloped. It's always a nice feeling when there's absolutely no resistance between the wood and fingertips. And also on some of my guitars, it's been a necessity because basically vintage fretted guitars. So it was either a choice of refretting the guitar or scalloping it. So I went for scalloping just because I can do that on my own. And even with the high, the tallest jumbo frets, it's always nice with a scallop on top of that as well. Baluku, good one. How you doing, man? So yes, scalloping is cool. Very cool. guitarra se nome EVH Wolfgang Standard. That's me improvising in Spanish. Working on tube amps, that's pretty cool. Got a twin reverb. That's hopefully my next amp purchase. I'm hoping it's going to be a Princeton reverb. I really want one. I think that's going to give me a good variety here in the studio. We'll see. But I wouldn't work on an amp. Me personally, I would probably kill myself if I tried to. But I'm happy you do it. There's got to be those people as well. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any repairmen for amps. What do you listen to at the moment? So at the moment, so I usually listen to music with my family, and so I'll often choose something that's a little bit softer. So a lot of Mark Knopfler, great songs and cool guitar playing there. Oh, we got my man John Ortiz. What's up? But when I listen to music, most of the time it's actually when I'm like in the kitchen cooking or doing something like that, and it's gonna be. So I'm just trying to think of what I've listened to recently. I like a lot of the, Perfect Circle, Tool, and Pussifer and that kind of thing. I always go back to my old, like classic Soundgarden, the different grunge bands and metal bands I listened to back in the days. Some new power metal, like, or not new, but it's new that I listen to it. Fairly new, like Sabaton and that kind of thing. Oh, I had during Christmas I revisited a lot of the old Nightwish stuff, Nightwish albums, love that.
but also a lot of new pop music, and that's because my kids, they introduced me to that stuff. So I have their playlists on or on Spotify, and I often practice with that kind of stuff. It's the fanciest practice beat you could ever get, like a multi-dollar production from Hollywood. So yeah. Oh, stuck in the hospital. Why? Man, hope you're getting better soon. Being on the hospital is no fun at all. It's worse than being dead, but yeah, you get the point. Better than being dead was my point. You didn't get my point because I didn't have a point. Sorry. I was pointless. So yeah. Oh, my favorite guitarist as well. Whew. Such a long list. For this kind of thing, it would be probably a mix between maybe a bit of Greg Howe, blues Saraceno is always cool for the swingy kind of high gain phrasing. I love that. I don't know why more guitarists don't do that. I think Satch does a little bit of that, but typically you see, you know, swing phrasing belongs to jazz, and then you have kind of straight phrasing with rock. And of course there's a little bit of swing, but not the extreme swing like blues Saraceno does. You know, a bit of Holdsworth, I would say. Not that I ever managed to play any of his stuff, but just the legato stuff has some inspirations from him, I think. Hector, saludos. Yeah, get well soon, man. I hope to see you in the live stream here when you're not on the hospital. Next time, hopefully. So yeah, healthy mix, but so many names I get confused just by thinking of them. Pretty much any of the shrapnel artists that had a bit of musicality in them, you know. You know, lots of other big names like Steve Morris, Eric Johnson, all those. What's up? Keys are shred on it. I'm really bad at bass guitar. I play a little bit on my recordings, but that's it. Get well, Voodoo Child. Hope to see you soon again, man.
being all over my members' content here on YouTube. You're too kind, man. Cool. Kakotsu Karmarlo. Can't even pronounce that, but good to have you on Instagram. Some licks against war. That's a good request. We don't like war, so, but I'm not sure which lick you would want for that. Are you in the Middle East region, Nada Films? If so, stay safe, man. I definitely hope we can start de-escalating, because it's really crazy how fast things are going there now. So yeah. Let's see. This is fun. I messed up. Ow. I should probably stop. Oh, 2 hours and 24 minutes. That's crazy. How long have we been going? Awesome. So I was playing. I was like, man, something is wrong. Why doesn't it feel right? I mess up all the time. And that's like, oh, been doing this for 2.5 hours. My brain is rotting by now. So now is a good time for me to thank you for being around. It's been a really cool session. So many cool questions, requests, and you really kept me busy, and we explored a lot of new ground.
Please consider this is the first time I'm even trying this amp with a lead tone, so just learning it. But I've had some good luck or good results just using it without anything, just doing like rhythm stuff, and you've already started seeing some shorts with that kind of content. So hopefully more is to come. But yes, that's it for today. Thank you for being around. I hope to see you soon again. You guys are the best. See ya. Cheers.